Nothing's happening. I'm watching my printer here. Nothing's printing out. Of course, I didn't ask anything to be printed, so I guess it's working. But have you ever had a problem when you send a job to the printer and the printer stops working? I'm guessing you have. In fact, I just fixed one of those problems with my mom's computer not too long before this live broadcast. And it was just something where a print job got stuck in the queue, and I went in and deleted it and then showed her what was going on so that if something like that happened in the future, she would know and be aware of how to take care of it herself without screaming and throwing the computer out the window. You really got to stop doing that, Mom. So, have you had problems with printers in the past? There's a lot of troubleshooting that you might have to do, specifically in relation to your printer and the operating system you've decided to use. But based on some of the questions you've been giving us, and believe you me, if you've got questions about something related to Windows, head over right now to go.tagjag.com/windows, and we will cover it for you. Right now, we have outlined how to solve most printer issues in Windows 7, so that the next time you end up having an issue, you might want to check out a way to solve the problem. In fact, one of the first suggestions that we make on this webpage, you can click the link in the description. In fact, before I forget, let me go ahead and +1 this article like Harry Creeder, Alex Piero, Daniel Johnson, Sean Jordan, and Skylar Johnson did, and tweet it and like it as well. I was so frustrated. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I kept sending it to the printer, kept sending it, and for 2 hours later, I check, and it was unplugged. The USB cable. I mean, the printer was on, the computer was on, but the USB cable was disconnected. I don't have that problem so much anymore because I've gone the way of Wi-Fi printers, so I don't have to connect it to anything and can access it from anywhere. Another thing you might want to do, and I realize this probably goes without saying, but update your drivers. Your printer may not tell you, hey, guess what? There's new software available for me. You may want to get it because it changes some features so that I can work better for your operating system. Wouldn't it be nice if software talked to you like that? I mean, just, a little less cold than the way it is. Just, hey, guess what? I can now print upside down. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, it is. Cool. Gone are the days of the PC load letter error. Did anybody ever see that in real life? I did. That was a long time ago. I used to have to pay 10 cents per laser page or laser print page when I was in college. 10 cents a page to print it off on laser versus the dot matrix printers. There are a lot of problems that could crop up in between your printer and your computer. We've listed out a handful of them, and granted, this may not explain your problem, and we may have missed a possibility for solving your problem with the printer. But as Ron Knights points out, I rarely use my printer. It gets mad at me. Every time I use it, it says it has a paper jam. That is possible. It may be time to get a new printer. Or just print digitally, man. I print to PDF all the time. Sometimes, though, you do need a physical copy of something. But the printer's days just seem to be numbered. And I don't mean the pages are numbered, because that's a different part of the whole printing process. But really, what are some of the biggest problems you've run into in terms of your printer? Where have they stemmed from, these problems? And more importantly, how did you solve them? Help us help everybody else. We'd appreciate it.